Welcome back. This is Laura Lee with a very important spirit message for one of my listeners, Joe, who wrote me a very important question about her marriage. She goes on to say, I've always had one foot in and out of my marriage. Sounds like a lot of people. He always talks me into staying and saying that things are going to get better. Now we've been together for 18 years, 2 kids, and I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 12 years. And I wouldn't know how to support myself. My mom's living with us on top of everything else. And I've started having health problems like hypothyroidism, chronic fatigue, rash on my face after a chemical peel that I've always taken antibiotics for the last 7 months and still not clearing up. And my knees are starting to give out. I've gained a bunch of weight since I stopped purging daily. Oh, Joe. And I feel so ugly. He is still infatuated with me and a great dad. I have zero desire to be intimate with my mate or even make out. He says he doesn't care, but he still loves me unconditionally. I love him like a best friend. I know he's not my true love, but I feel like I'm scared to leave. I'm scared to go without, and I'm scared to break his heart. I feel like I'm being selfish by staying. I feel stuck. How do I trust that a better partner exists for me? Thank you, Joe. Darling Joe, my heart goes out to you as a mother, a daughter, a wife. You are a caretaker for everybody else. And I know that role is most often underappreciated and undervalued. And it sounds like you are trying to hold up things at home and taking care of everyone else. And there's someone, though, that you've neglected in that circle, and that includes you. Naturally, you're going to be sick and tired because you're sick and tired of even your own circumstances and the people around you. And that's because you're sick and tired of yourself. And I know you're looking for me to give you the answer that someone out there, Mr. Prince Charming, is waiting for you. But the actual person who's waiting for them to show up is you, to show up for you. So take a look at the mirror and see that reflection back, how you are going to have to start finding the love, the true love within yourself. I know this is a hard thing to really take in, but you're exactly where you need to be, even in your current circumstances. You are perfect in every way. No matter what your weight, no matter your appearance, you're so blessed to be surrounded by a family who love you unconditionally, a husband, a mother, children, which despite any pushback, you're still loved and appreciated. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there in your company. And people search their entire lives for relationships like that. So I just want you to be aware how blessed you are in this current moment. Seeking a love affair outside your relationship would only bring temporary fulfillment before it all came crashing down. Because guess what? Wherever you go, that's where you are. And you are the common denominator. So if you show up sick and tired, you're going to find yourself exactly in the same role that you're in at this current moment. It's easy to be disgusted by your partner because you're easily disgusted by yourself. You laid it all out in black and white to me. And as a result of this, it's hard to give and receive love when you have nothing to offer. Your well is all dried up. Joe, my recommendation is that you start beginning to love yourself. And it can take baby steps, just taking the time out of the day, maybe even starting a half hour of you time, whether that's going for a walk or doing a little exercise so you can start to get back into your body, starting to eat more nutritious foods so you start to feel good again and raise your vibration, getting the rest you need, making sure that mom has me time. When you start to raise your vibration, your energy, you're sending off good vibes and you're feeling good about yourself, then it's going to be reciprocated and you'll be able to share love and receive it. And then from that point, go and decide if whether or not you need to terminate this relationship. But I would suggest getting back into yourself. Start doing things that make Joe happy and excited about life. And I promise you, you will find the true love is right here. If you have a question for me, like my listener, Joe, all you have to do is one of two things. You can go over to my website at radiomediumlauralee.com, where you can find some of those services and also some of our upcoming events to support the show. Or you can go to Radio Medium Laura Lee group on Facebook, and right there, ask me a question. And if I pick it, I'll answer it right here on air.